The following movie is rated PG.
Edward G. Robinson, Rod Steiger, and Joan Collins are in a gambling mood. They're betting that they can rob a casino and not end up in jail. 7 Thieves, next.
The Cinemax Friday premiere, the night for new movies. Start your weekend with a little affair.
It was all a setup from the very beginning.
Is he being framed for murder? The answer is in the hard evidence. You won't believe your eyes on July 26th. Tim Daly and Sean Young are their own worst enemies in Dr. Jekyll and Ms. Hyde. Prepare to be shocked on August 2nd.
There's more of them.
There's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Tremors 2, Aftershock. We're playing mind games on August 9th.
Yo, Trevor.
Y'all moving into position. We do one thing. We talk to people.
Better hope you never have to talk to the Drop Squad. And look who's on deck soon. Fridays at 8, a new premiere movie on Cinemax. It's the best network for movies on TV.
He might look innocent, but he's carrying a deadly secret.
People are dying. Try to remain calm.
This whole damn town's infected.
Dustin Hoffman,
It's spreading like a brush fire. We can't stop it.
Rene Russo,
Doesn't mean he's so fast.
Donald Sutherland,
36 hours.
Morgan Freeman,
It's out of our hands now.
If you see this monkey, call this number.
Outbreak. Tuesday Suspense, July 30th on Cinemax.
Thousands of faces, thousands of feelings. This summer, there are thousands of reasons to watch Cinemax. From heartthrobs to heartbreaks, romance to suspense. With 1,000 movies to choose from, Cinemax has it all. Cinemax Summer of 1,000 Movies. It's back. And it's better than ever.
It is accordingly therefore ordered that Isaiah Richards, the minor,
That's me!
shall be, to all legal intents and purposes, the child of Charles and Margaret Lewin.
I never gave my child up for no adoption.
Oscar winner Jessica Lange and Halle Berry play two very different women who share a common fear, losing Isaiah.
She's gonna challenge the adoption. Where did she come from?
We're talking about a woman who is a junkie. Someone who should be arrested, not given back her parental rights.
Well, that's what you will have to prove.
The definition of motherhood, of course. That was the main reason for doing it, so that, you know, I mean, because there's not an area, to me, that's more interesting.
Lange is Margaret Lewin, a doctor who adopts an abandoned baby. Halle Berry plays against her beauty pageant winning looks as Kyla Richards, Isaiah's birth mother, a former drug addict who fights for custody.
It's gonna be tough. Family he's with is white. They treated him well. They'll fight this.
But I'm his mother.
Well, I'm sure that white woman feels fairly strongly that she is.
We didn't want to pose an answer. We didn't want to suggest which would be better, which is worse. We wanted people to see that, you know, there are two women here, and you should feel equally for each woman.
How long have you been clean, Miss Richard?
2 years and 1 month.
When the story's on Kyla, you should feel like, yeah, she's worked for it. She deserves. She's walked out of hell for this baby. She is a good mother. And then when the story is focusing on Margaret Lewin, you should say, but she raised this baby. She loves him too. You should be torn throughout the whole movie.
She's a crack addict who left her newborn baby in a garbage heap in the dead of winter. And that damn lawyer makes her look like Mother Teresa. Higher powers. Tell me he was calling her name. He was screaming from all the crap she pumped into him.
To heighten the contrast between the two mothers and their two worlds, Jessica Lange adopted a look that she says surprised even her when she saw it on screen.
You make certain decisions as an actor, you know, when you're sitting alone at home, you know, thinking, well, all right. Well, actually, there were several things. One was this powerful image, this black and white photograph of Robert Franks from the Americas. It's a black nurse nanny or whatever holding a white baby, and the picture itself just speaks volumes about the history of this country and the nature of, you know, the racial situation and everything else. And I thought, now, if we could like achieve 1/10 of the power of that one particular black and white photograph in telling this story, then we would have done something worthwhile.
No matter what happens, I want you to know that we're always together.
So I thought, okay, now if you reverse it, if you take a white woman and a black child, and so I deliberately did everything as pale as I possibly could, as just, you know, kind of like almost washed out. You make those decisions, they're kind of, you know, intellectual ideas that you have, and then of course when you do them and you know they're right, as an actor you know they're right, but then your vanity comes into play. You think, oh my God, maybe just a hairdo would have helped, you know.
Look in the mirror. Look at my face. I'm his mother. God says so.
Take yours. I didn't have to take them. You threw them away, remember? Any animal can give birth. That doesn't make it a mother.
Oh, so you calling me an animal? If you think you're just gonna walk up in this court and take my baby like you take some puppy from a pound, you got another thing coming, lady.
Kyla's fight to make sure her son knows his black heritage couldn't help but remind Halle Berry of her own upbringing.
My mother is white and she raised me, and I'm very black, but my mother had a different awareness of what it was all about, of what being black was all about, because she was discriminated against, because she had me. And in the 60s, my father left her, and she had 2 little black children, and she often faced a lot of the discrimination that I faced. So she knew what it was about, and she prepared me for racism. She made me feel good about my history and my culture, and proud to be black and not be ashamed.
What I'm saying is, we are all he knows. And if you take him away from us, it'll kill him.
So only you can save him. You're the great white hope.
No. But I am his mother.
Are you?
This month on Cinemax.
Edward G. Robinson, Rod Steiger, and Joan Collins are in a gambling mood. They're betting that they can rob a casino and not end up in jail. 7 Thieves, next.
Elvis Presley died here about 3:30 this afternoon. He had been found in his bathroom.
Was it drugs? Was it murder? Or was it burgers? A real-life exclusive. The Burger and the King. The life and cuisine of Elvis Presley. Coming in August on Cinemax.
What does it take to make a classic movie?
I do confess a certain curiosity.
There's an answer every week on Cinemax Sunday Classics. Movies with all the right ingredients. The romance is glamorous, the action is thrilling, the music's got style. The story might come from a great novel, or a bestseller, from a biography, or a legend. But you're sure to see classic faces. There's no substitute for star power.
I know exactly what you mean.
That's what goes into Cinemax Sunday Classics. Movies that were built to last.
It started as a chance encounter.
He's going to kill me.
Who?
My father.
Well, I don't know your father, but
I'm pregnant. If I come home this way, without a husband, he'll kill me.
It bloomed into a masquerade.
How about if you do show up with a husband? Stays one night, leaves in the morning.
Will someone tell me